So I did hook up with one girl that was like strong, and I think she had that thing going on. She just kind of DM'd me, and I was like, fuck yeah, let's get in there. And it was nice. I was like going down on her, and I had like giant thighs just wrapped around my head to the point where I was started to, no joke, I'm not exaggerating, just black out. Like I started seeing spots. Jesus. And I was like, if I don't make her come, I'm going to die. And there was like a fucking thrill to that. There was like, it felt like Indiana Jones sliding under the fucking thing with the, you know what I mean? I was like, I have moments to make this woman bust before I lose consciousness. It was fucking thrilling. Yeah. Yeah, I loved it. It was really great. And
that's awesome.
So I'm pumped for it, and I just wanted to kind of like do one thing, like do like a mainstream kind of thing, because it's like, you know, the internet's, shout out to the internet. I owe my whole life to people finding podcasts, clips, everything from the internet. But I want just, you know, some random motherfuckers to shit. You know what I mean?
That's the best part.
Some
of
moms
it.
to see my shit.
Who is this guy? Who's this fat rascal?
Exactly, fat rascal. Come on.
It's a great name.
Thanks, dude.
How did you name it? Did it? Just
I wanted it to be Fat Little Slut, but Netflix was like, that is not gonna work. They were just like, we cannot do that. And also like, imagine, like, check out my special. Just Google "fat little slut." Yeah. Like, you know, it was like instantly. Yeah. You couldn't. It would just be girls getting railed, chubby girls getting railed. So I wanted something that was kind of
just somebody abusing a girl. Fat slut. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It would be like sub-dom. It wouldn't even be like just a bubbly, cute little fat girl.
I tried to name mine the N-word, but they insisted on Sledgehammer. I was like, okay, whatever.
What is the largest age gap that you would be okay with in a relationship? Now, you're a whore, so I'm expecting a wide range here.
Yeah, I don't know. Who gives a... I mean...
Moving on. Next question.
And both ways, by the way. Up and down, just to be sure, just to be clear. I've made out with old ladies before.
Would you, I feel like I just should shut a lot of these questions and just assume where we're going. Okay.
In fact, before we start the jokes, I want to seriously commend you, you know? I think it was really brave of you to come out of the closet to deflect from the fact that you were doing brownface on this platform for years. So kudos to you for pulling a Kevin Spacey. You also pull a Spacey move every time you interview Minecraft streamers, by the way. I mean, come on, dude. Could you do something less creepy? Like, I don't know, drive a windowless van full of ring pops and condoms around? Thank you for putting this together, Austin. I know you're short on time today. I heard your boyfriend just got his braces taken off.
We want to sponsor this and a sponsor that, and then it's like, all right, we can do that, but it's funnier when we're just like, yo, you were molested yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, this is the body armor molestation repressed memory of the week.
Occasionally they pop up. It does happen.
One thing Hassan actually told me is that, which is fucking hysterical, is that Turks still to this day, you can get out of military service, but you have to prove you're gay. and by the way, they don't count the guy who fucks as gay. Tops as gay. They're like real old world with it. And you I was reading this article. It's so fucking funny. They were asking the guy because he had like a beard, and they were like, do you ever wear women's clothing? They were like these motherfuckers do not understand what being gay is. And they wanted him to send a picture of him wearing makeup and women's clothing.
Just that's all it is.
And he was like, that's not what being gay is. He was like, will you let me send a picture of me kissing a man? And they were like, we'll accept that. And there's like a doctor who has to look at the pictures and decide if you're gay enough not to be in the military.
No tongue. There's no tongue. Fucking straight as hell.
It's so fucking sick. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Fuck, we were talking about like the most homophobic cultures, how they're kind of the gayest. And
they're absolutely the gayest.
There's like a bit about this somewhere.
Because the idea of fucking a man is so outrageous
that you could hold hands walking down the street,
hands,
like you could
cuddle.
Kiss, you could do whatever.
Yeah.
Because of course none of you guys are gay.
Yeah.
Cuddle. Yo, literally,
I'm not joking.
In a lot of cultures, like there's so much more male affection because those cultures don't have a lot of male to female affection. So they're looking for the touch. They just want people to be more tactile.
And by the way, we're saying like, oh, it's so foreign to them. They're also like 100% molesting boys.
That's another good point that he brought up.
They are
That's
getting,
another good point.
That is
the Greek guy would know.
Yeah. Hey, that's in the past. Separate the artist from the art.
Yo, have you done that bit?
Yeah, I'm working on a bit where it's like
fucking funny.
Where it's like, well, listen, if I can't listen to R. Kelly, then you can't do geometry. because
Michelangelo, Bernini, like Bernini's Italian, right? But all these guys had
Pythagoras, all these motherfuckers. Like you would teach a kid math and then suck him off.
Don't do that fucking thing where you pronounce it right.
I'm sorry.
Do you know
Pythagoras?
You motherfucker. Did you just do the marinara?
I didn't mean to. I try not to. I say gyro. I don't go gyro. Okay. You know what I mean? It was just so in my head.
But that's a great fucking bit. We use not only the math, but we appreciate the art of all these dudes that were like banging
100% fucking kids. Where do we draw the line?
You could use Pythagoras' theorem to draw that line.
You could use it. Yeah. He actually, the angles were little boys' assholes.
It's acute.
You're gonna be obtuse when I'm done with you.
I'm at the point with Biden. It feels like they shouldn't do this to an old person.
Oh, dude, it's fully elder abuse.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah, yes.
And it feels like it's almost like they're trying to create Stockholm syndrome within us that we think it's crazy. Like, like if that were my dad or grandpa, I would be like, hey, don't do this to him.
Look how sad he looks. Holy fuck. He looks so fucking sad.
Dude, the other day,
first of all, that looks like a guy wearing a Joe Biden mask. Somebody get that motherfucker his dosage of fucking super Adderall. What the fuck, dude? I do not want to see him in public unless they've got him dosed with like whatever fucking, growth hormone, whatever. Well, and especially The Godfather, apparently complete bullshit.
Yeah.
Like just not how the mafia worked at all.
Sure.
Like that's not what those people are like at all. But the later, Scorsese was real. I mean, he grew up there.
Yeah.
He was really about, reality, verisimilitude and all that kind of shit. But which is cool. And the same thing with The Sopranos, like they were really, but those people are fucking trash.
They're scumbags,
They're murdering.
dude. Yeah.
And look, I love Goodfellas, probably my favorite movie. I'm the male version of a basic bitch.
Yeah.
That's male pumpkin spice is Goodfellas.
It's the
I don't give a
greatest.
fuck. It fucking rules.
Yeah.
But those people are dog shit. Like you should never. And it's so funny to think about, like the guys who look up to them but are also cowards.
Yeah.
It's like aspiring murderers and like the guy who would if he had the courage. You know what I mean? Like that's what half of these fucking Italians are like. Sorry to call you.
Yeah.
But, there would be criminals, but they're just cowards.
Yeah,
and that's
cowards.
like,
I wish I could be a piece of shit like this guy.
One day I wish I could give my 19-year-old mistress brain damage when she disrespects my mother's linguine. Unfortunately, I just don't have the heart, and I let her get away with it. Oh, fuck. I will say I'm a very sex-positive guy. Big fan of hoes, right? I think those are some of the finest people we have. I'm serious here. I'm not even trying to be.
Stavros, that's a red flag.
Why is it a red flag? You're sex negative? Is that what you're saying? You're slut shaming these women?
No, I'm not slut shaming these women.
It sounds like you kind of are.
Well, I guess you're not looking for love, but still.
Wait. Who says I can't fall in love with a hoe? Now who's being fucking
So now you're trying to turn a hoe into a housewife.
I will, absolutely. I'm Captain Save a Hoe over here.
Are you?
Yeah, for the right one.
Okay, well, you need a cape.
First of all, I'm a hoe. That's what I'm saying. You're being a little misogynistic here, Lawrence.
I feel like we need that theme song, Who's a Hoe?
Yeah. I think people that are letting it loose, better people. They've been nicer. You know what I mean? They're like people that are just, they're just having a good time.
Hoes are nicer?
I think so, absolutely. Are you flabbergasted by this admission?
I mean, I feel like I'm pretty nice.
You wouldn't consider yourself a hoe?
No.
Why? Let's take the bite. What? I mean, not to be. I don't know. Are you like a serial monogamous? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Boring. It sucks. You fucking stink. You know.
That's a red flag.
You don't want to go have like a fun time and suck somebody off and then give them a nice handshake afterwards. Really fun.
I mean, I do, but
I
like to do it with the same person.
That's okay, I guess. Teach his own, I suppose. But
is this a Greek thing?
I don't think it's a Greek thing. I think you're being a little judgy.
Okay? Am I?
Yeah, I think you are. Yeah, because my feed is like they've completely got me. It's like fucking just a nice sandwich. It's like, and I'm trying to get fucking jacked these days. So it's like just fat guys weight loss journeys. Like they know everything. And then it's like a muscle girl, which I'm into now. You know what I mean? They've created a new fetish for me just off of fucking. It started with just like instructional stuff, and now it's just like some girl who's just fucking, crushing a watermelon with her thighs and then deadlifting like 800 pounds. And I'm like
those?
I'm in.
You like those?
Yeah, I'm in. I want those because in my mind, there's got to be one of them that wants to fuck a fat guy to like
straighten him out.
Because it's exactly
You're a project.
You fucking fat piece of like just pinching my tits. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm a fucking little fat fellow. I'm your fuck pig. She's got me oinking while she's eating my ass. That's got to exist. You know what I mean?
100%. And you're gonna find her after the show.
That's why I'm here.
She's
Joe.
reaching. Right now she's got her thumbs moving.
Gals, hit me up. The DMs are open. Oh, I'm happy to be here. I would like for the record to state
oh boy,
that you guys have had a lot of like big names. I'm thrilled.
You're a big name.
I'm
what
thrilled
are you
to
talking
see,
about?
but we're friends.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Sure.
I'd like for the record that I did this podcast when I was sure it would fail. That I'm returning now that it is a success, and I'm very happy for you. But I remember getting the email and being like, all right, those are funny guys. I'll do it for them.
It was early too.
Yeah, it was early.
It was solid pandemic.
It was
like
in the middle of the pandemic.
Couple of months into the pod.
Yeah, I was like, this is good. One last attempt, and then maybe if I'm at Helium, they can feature for me. That's kind of how I approached it, and I'm very happy to see you guys thriving. And I love it.
It hurts because
it's
true,
it.
Man.
Thanks, buddy.
It hurts because it's true, dude.
Well, I can say that's the fact that you know the truth.
Of course,
means things
that
are
we're
going
on the
well.
other side of it.
Exactly.
We've made it through the tunnel. We're on the other side.